Hi Capricorn, I hope that you guys are doing well. Before we get into this, I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Alright Capricorn, let's see what's going on for us. Are we changing our attitude here? There could have been something that you're catching within your thinking that you're realizing was holding you back from your happiness. But I'm seeing you recognize this and change it here. Because you realize that you're the one that's in control. And I'm seeing you make progress with this. It's like, rather than sitting in situations and being like, there's nothing that I can do about it, I'm seeing you recognize like where you can make changes, how you can adapt. I'm also hearing, and I'm seeing you make progress. For some, this has to do with a job role, work, a company, something like that. I'm seeing you taking on a more masculine energy here. And maybe that was something that was needed. Like maybe you were more passive before and you're being more action oriented now. Maybe you were also feeling a bit burnt out as well. I'm seeing you almost recognizing how effective you can be here. Maybe this was something that you needed to remind yourself of. Like what can happen when you take control, take the lead here, I'm hearing. There may be a relationship that you're taking a break from because you don't feel like this person is supportive of you, and I'm hearing your ventures. And maybe you also felt like there was a quality that you were experiencing where it's almost like a sense of being unsatiated in a way. But I'm seeing that change for you. It's like the more that you're taking control here, the better you're feeling. And I'm seeing there be a very big transition that you're moving through. I'm seeing that there's also progress that you're making with the heart chakra as well. There could have been some, I'm hearing healing and clearing that was needed. Yeah, and I'm seeing you start a new venture, a new project, something you feel inspired by. For some, this has to do with a work project that you're doing. Something that's going to pay off for you. I'm seeing that there's something you're addressing from the past. Whether this is your past behavior or this was somebody that you were dealing with, that you were, I'm hearing, in close proximity with. But maybe also you're recognizing the ways that you sabotage your happiness because you were sticking around somebody's energy rather than moving away from them. And I'm seeing you recognize what you want to do here and taking action. It's like, I'm hearing following the lead of your heart. And I'm seeing you clearing out energy here. Old cycles, stuff that you don't need anymore. And I'm seeing you get very much in deeper connection with yourself here. Self-love. I'm seeing you making progress here. There was like something that you experienced in the past. Definitely, I'm hearing put a damper on things. And I'm seeing you clearing this. And now you're getting in touch with your gratitudes. The things that you're grateful for. The things that you appreciate. And I'm seeing you focusing on work here too. and feel really good about this. There could also be somebody that's coming into your life that you're realizing you actually work really well with too. Like, I'm seeing a relationship that you want to be a part of, someone you feel drawn to, and it's like, in the beginning you may have been feeling left out or disappointed or ostracized, or like you couldn't change whatever situation you were in, and now you move into a very empowered space, Capricorn. It's like you decided to take action here. You decided to clear something that needed to be cleared out. And I'm seeing you kind of like reunite here with yourself. And maybe there's a sense of uniting with an individual. Someone that I'm hearing coming into close contact. This would be somebody new. This is not an old person. At least not in this lifetime. Okay, so I'm looking at Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Gemini. I'm hearing the name John. I'm hearing Leo, Capricorn. Ooh, I'm looking at the High Priestess here. I'm hearing high-level download. You may be channeling things, Capricorn. Maybe a lot that you're trying to figure out. There may be something going on with your intuitive gifts and abilities, psychic abilities, something that you're learning how to control here. It's almost like maybe you were experiencing something and you were feeling ungrounded, and I'm seeing you learning how to ground this energy here. It's like learning how to master this. It has to do with the High Priestess here, which is elements of the 12th house, spirituality. I'm hearing spiritual cleansing and clearing. Yeah, Spirit is helping you with this stress. It's like the more that you rely on Spirit and your guidance, your guides, the people that are supportive of your spiritual journey, I'm seeing this make a big change for you. And it's like something, you may have even been experiencing like supernatural things that were throwing you off, or you felt scared about what was going on. You know, sometimes when we go through awakenings, when we have blockages still within our chakras, or we're not ready to experience that energy, it can feel very, very ungrounding, and it's natural to feel very out of whack because of this. But I'm seeing you have a heavy level of guidance around you, Capricorn. I'm hearing Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. Every little thing is going to be all right. There's a decision that needs to be made. Maybe a perspective shift that's needed. This is about getting out of your own way, getting out of your head. But I'm seeing there be a strong need to ground your emotional experience right now, Capricorn. I'm hearing work with the forces that are working with you. You're kind of suspended in a balance right now that you're working through. But the more that you tend to this, the better it's going to be for you. The more confident you're going to be feeling. You could also be realizing too that you've been very much spot on with your intuition, almost to the point where you're surprised by this. I'm seeing you doing reflective work. You may need some time to yourself. Maybe disconnecting from things that feel overstimulating. I'm also hearing overbearing. Maybe people. Situations. So I'm seeing you kind of all alone here because there's something that you need to do. It has to do with the psyche space. So here I'm looking at the moon and I'm looking at Taurus. And it's like the more that you're looking within and reflecting, I'm seeing you addressing something that's going on here. Something that has you feeling restricted. It's like maybe you're even analyzing the catalyst of some issues for you. And I'm seeing there, I'm hearing be a takeaway message that you find when you're reflecting. I'm seeing you linking up with people here that resonate with you. And maybe this is also bringing you a sense of peace as well. Yeah, I'm seeing you get in touch with people that you really identify with, and I'm seeing you feeling happy. It's like you were in a space before where you were feeling kind of restricted, and I'm seeing you breaking out of that. It's like bursting out of that energy. I'm hearing bursting into movement. And it's like something before that had you really caught up. I'm seeing this come to an end now. You're being guided to be patient with yourself through this process. Because there's almost like an air of confusion that's around you right now. Maybe this has to do with your sense of self-purpose, I'm hearing. But you're meant to go slowly through this process right now. It's something that's going to take some time for you, but you're going to be moving out of whatever this confusion is that you've been feeling, or cloudiness. I'm hearing murkiness. And it's a decision to move yourself out of that space mentally. I'm seeing you looking on the bright side and moving forward here. It's like relying on the people that you feel you can trust. And this can even be you with yourself, you with your spirit guides here. That's what's going to help you. It's like the more united you feel, the more connected you feel with those around you, the easier this process is going to be for you. Maybe this is also something that you're working on manifesting too. Yeah, I'm seeing your guides with you. And I'm seeing that something big is going to be balancing out. I'm seeing an offer come through for you. Something you had been waiting for. I'm also hearing an exchange. Something you're going to feel very, very happy and excited about. Something you're going to feel empowered by. Yeah. You are moving all the way through to the end of a lesson here. The end of a cycle here. Something that's been really difficult for you. But something that you're going to come out on the other side of feeling really hopeful and happy about. So I'm looking at Virgo. I'm looking at Mercury. I'm looking at the Sun. I'm looking at Venus, and I'm hearing Cancer, and I'm looking at Saturn here. All right, my friends, we are going to end it there. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.